$1.99. Yeah, €1 and 15 cents, 16, 17 cents. €1.17, or recalculated to dollars, $1 profit today. But I'm happy. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the channel about the Nasdaq scalping bot. And yes, we are still in the phase of testing and we're still finding out what the best strategy is, but we're making progress. And that's what this is all about. And we are at the end of the day. We switched from midday, end day to only the end day review to see what's going on, to see how the bot did perform today, and if there were any major changes in the code or in the strategy, what also is the code. But anything like that, we will now look at it at the end of the day. So if you're curious, I want to know what's happened to the bot and in this weekend, well, join. And to be blunt, we did do a lot in the weekend. And if I say a lot, I actually mean a lot. I'm going to show you the new code sections, what did happen in the coding. Let's see. And you cannot see this, so I'm going to make it. This is totally new for this weekend. It's my first time. I did not know how to do it, so I asked, who do I ask? ChatGPT, of course, to optimize the session variable I had, this one. I asked him, can we do this more efficiently or in a better way? And he suggested it to do it in the way with a data class and a session data, and I did, and it took some work to rename every session in the code. What was first a session with a key value is now session dot, and then the key value, like this one, session dot string contract ID. It used to be session and then the key. So I had to go through the entire code with search and replace to replace all those old key values with the new session key values. And then in the meantime, also had to update and see if I could do it more efficiently. And if you see at the back, I also did, and that's this one. At the back, I start way up here. There is a lot of comments added it to the code, so it's more clear for me for in the future. Whoa, to see what I've done. I see some more line, and so that I remember what I did at a certain point and why I did it. It's not that I don't know it now, but you do not work on your code for 3 or 4 months, and then after 3 or 4 months you want to change something, then you didn't know what you have done before, and then it is, wait, does this do that, or should I first do? So it's always wise to put in some time to put in the comments. It's a lot of work, it costs a lot of time, and I already did it because it was in the weekend. So I put in the entire code line for this and the other files. So that was the first major change in the code. And I know it works, so I can now safely remove this one. That command line belongs to the EMA calculated, yes. So that's the first major change I made. And the second one is the one within, almost down there it is. All the candle information is now more enhanced. There is more information that I gather and put in a session variable, like the old net change and percentage change and the high and the low from each candle, from current candle, the previous candle, the oldest candle. You see, there's a lot of information I just now added to my update candle values. It's a new function. I just did this because there were only 3 candles, so wasn't that important to make a separate function of it. But now I have created a separate function because it's so many updates that has to be done. Then is the question, of course, why? Why, John, did you do this? Why do you save so many information? Well, saving is the word. I saved this in the new, and I also going to show you because I have a function where it is. Lock contract. You already know this one. I already had the lock contract. And this lock contract has a new, there it is, the CSV data. You see a lot of new markings, a lot of new columns where data has gone into the new log of the candle. And not only more values like the high, the low, the net change, percentage change is put in the log, but also the log is updated every time there is, and I want to show you where it is, handle existing contract. Then you see fetch candle, we get a new candle, we update the candle values, and then we log the candle. So each candle that's now getting in is logged. Each candle will be logged. And when it's in a handle existing contracts, it will done every 60 seconds. We have a new candle. And when it's not, then we have in the main, then we have a new candle every 180, also known as 3 minutes. So every 3 minutes when there's nothing going on, and every minute when there is something going on. And that results in a massive, that's only from 1 day, that results in a massive file with information. You see the first lines, all 99, were while booting up the system. So the first 20, I guess it will be 26 or so. That's 34, 37, yeah, 35, 36. Like this one, those are, but everything below it, it's all new information going this way, and we're getting it also in this way. Open, stop loss, when the stop loss was, when open, there's a lot of extra information stored now in the log file. It's massive. I want to look up how large this file is now. The contract data for 1 day until, yes, now for 1 day contract data is reasonable, 130K. So it's not that large as I expected, but it will be, if we're going to do this every day, 23 hours a day, there will be not every candle, but every 3 minutes of an hour. So, and if you want to know why, then you have to look up some earlier videos where you see me discussing with the ChatGPT about making an AI, as in adding AI to the strategy. And I looked at it this weekend. I did some further investigation about it. And the first step of creating an AI to do trading is, of course, you need data to train your AI. If you cannot train your AI, it will not work. You cannot just plop in AI and say, hey, do your work. You have to train the boy first. And the training data, that's what I'm now getting in the log. It's not for me anymore to see if my strategy works, yes or no, but it is for the training purposes of the AI. And it will run a week, I hope. So in a week time, 5 days, it will gather a lot of information in the log, and maybe in next weekend I will create the first AI interface function within the bot, and we'll test that again in the weeks after that and see how that's gonna work. So we did a lot this weekend about the bot. What did we else do in the bot? Did we change something about the strategy? Yes, we also did change something on the strategy. Where is my strategy? I added back into the strategy after I left it out last week. Last Wednesday, I added in again the session MACD line should be bigger than the flow signal line, and the histogram, instead of only the histogram, should be larger 3. And of course, in the cell, I also added again the session flow MACD line should be smaller than the flow signal line, and the flow signal line should be smaller than 1. I combined the other one I did last Friday. That's the OR. We talked about it last Friday. Is the OR is the extreme, as there is a high change between the previous and the current candle. Then the bot reacts instantly. Do not look at any other indicators. Just looking at, okay, we went up by 10 within 3 minutes, react to it, or we went down by 10 in 3 minutes. That's what we're looking here at. Previous candle plus 10 and minus 10. And I looked it up in my old code, and the old bot I did did an extreme up or an extreme down when there was a difference of 7. So difference of 10 is even more than I did in the old bot. And I did not see if there was a result based on an extreme up or extreme down. I cannot see that if at a certain point there is actually a take profit or a stop loss based on an extreme up. So that's what I cannot see. Well, then what did the bot do? And the bot, where is the bot? The bot has for now made a profit of 563 today, since you see the time 1:15 p.m. So it's not fully operational on all day. We are at 326 candles, but the current loss is, I want to say, 291. And if I look in the browser, I see it's €3, but we had a profit for now of €5. That's not much, and I see this is a negative counter going up, so I don't know why. It's almost 11. And I see there's some minor changes going on here. So it's a minor profit, but like I told you before, the most important thing is to make a profit. It is not important how much there is a profit. To make a profit has for now the priority, because making more profit will be done with time. So we wait, and then the profit will come bigger and bigger. So it's more important to have a profit than have a big profit. And the margin for me is if I make a daily profit of 5% of the balance. And the balance is at the moment is 502. So 5% of 502 is only 2.5. So making 5%, €5 profit out of a 502 in the balance means that we have made a profit today of 10%. And that is not bad at all. How did this happen? Well, this is the daily report, so I'm gonna show you guys. And if we look at the reports for today, we see a lot of candles are opened. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 candles open. That's not bad at all for a day. That's a lovely way. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's between the 20 and 25. It's good enough. And if we look at those 25, it started this morning. During the night was not that good, but only small percentages. And I see now that there is a position closed with the 10 minutes negative. So we'll take a loss of €2.21, I believe. Yeah, €2.21. But you see, these are all small numbers. €1, €1, 73 cents, 30 cents, €1, €1.5, €1. But also the profits are not that big, 75 cents, 97, 96, €1. This was at right behind the start of the market. We had take profit, almost $10, but €9.40. So that was a very good one. And €9, then immediately followed by two stop losses of 481 and 470, but still good. Then again a 489 going up, positive, against a 470 negative, a €2.03 negative versus a €3.15 positive, a €1.18 negative versus a €9, another take profit from almost from €9.39, almost $10, again followed by two stop losses. So yeah, then again profit of €4.06, two minuses, and now we have again plus €4.30. Where is my minus 2? Oh, €4.30, and then minus 2.21. So on average, we did good. It's not over yet. It's half an hour, but I don't expect that there's going to be much more. So we started today with 499.14, and we ended today, I believe, with 500. Yeah, with 531. Am I correct? 499. Yeah, €1 and 15 cents, 16, 17 cents. €1.17, or recalculated the dollars, $1 profit today. But I'm happy. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Since the bot started again, we made a profit of 633. So if we can keep on going with this, then tomorrow we will have, I hope, the same one. There is no reason now to close the bot, to shut it down. So I think I'm gonna test it another day, because the only thing that needs to be changed at the bot are those prints, and those prints have no negative effect on the market or effect on the functioning of the bot. So if I'm forced to close the bot, then I will remove those ones. I think I'm gonna leave the bot alone and let it run again for an entire day and see if he reacts to the market close as being closed and don't do anything for another hour. If you want to leave a comment about this, or you're free to do so. I will read all the comments you post and react to all the comments, because I'm curious of how you're doing it, what you're doing, and so just let me know, and maybe we can work together. I don't know. Give me some feedback, and if you want to talk to me directly, not by a comment, then also there is the Discord server on, and there is, of course, like now, this view. You can reach me live at the Twitch and interact with me directly about the bot, about the code, about the market, about anything what's related to this. You're very welcome to join me on Twitch and to talk with me about all kinds of stuff. I think that was it for today. I don't think that there is anything more to say. And I wish you a very good day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have fun!